Hello YouTube, this is Danny with an update on my 27-gallon Marineland cube. Sometimes I refer to this as the 30-gallon, but it was 27 gallons with a 10-gallon sump. As you can see here, corals are now living in here, thriving. Yes, the water is a little bit cloudy, and I'll explain why, but really glad to see the corals actually living. And what I think the main change was is I actually turned up my light. It's now running about 80% on blues and then 50% on white, and then the red and green are at 30%, and this is with the AI Hydra. And as you can see here, the corals are doing a lot better. If it wasn't for the light, I would say it was a 10-gallon water change I did, but before I changed the water, I tested my water and everything was pretty good parameters, so not really thinking it was that, but that could have helped a lot. As you can see here, I have a lot of my corals from my little Evolve 8 cube, and that is because that cube is no longer where it used to be. I broke it down, cleaning it out. I'm not going to run salt water in it. I'm just going to save a little bit of money and put that money back in this tank and make this tank a lot better. So I'll give you a little bit of the display real quick. As you can see over here, I glued some green star polyps up here. Also got like a little red mushroom that's hitchhiking up there. Did a really great job gluing that. Sorry the color's a little bit washed out. The tank's really cloudy right now, as I'll explain in a little bit. But I got just my regular Duncan right there. And I got a Recordia that I bought the other day. It was in the Evolve 8, I believe I showed you all this one, and it's doing okay. It's not too expanded. Got a bird's nest right here. Its polyps are extended and everything right now, so it's doing great. It's kind of got like a greenish tint. Got my Digi right there, if it'll focus. It's little red polyps. Yep, of course got my torch coral. He seems to be loving this new tank. Emerald Duncan's got another head going on it. Huge bird's nest. I told you I got a lot of frags the other day, and this was just one of them. All the polyps are extending. The inside of them are like, it's still the pink bird's nest, but I should almost call like the branches of it, they're bleaching out. It looks like just a little bit, or either maybe it's just not got their color because the light's not been on too long this morning. Got this cool thing. It's some SPS. It's like blue. Seems to be thriving in this tank, so I'm content with that. White torch coral right there. It might be getting too much flow from my MP10, so I might have to unglue that if it doesn't seem to really be expanding anytime. Frog spawn, it was opened up more earlier. I'm not sure why it's down to this size. It actually expands a lot larger, so that's doing great. I believe that's like a Galaxia or something like that. It's not a GSP, it's not green star polyps, but it's something similar to that. And then I got, I always forget what those blue things are. Let's see if I can zoom out and get a better picture of them. Kinda can see them. On the top I glued right there. Got a mushroom. I might have glued him too high. He might be getting too much light. I might move him back down. Usually I keep my mushrooms on the bottom, but this guy was just floating around when I had the glue, so I just kind of glued him. He was on a rock, so I did glue him on a rock. Or he was on a rock before I glued him down. Got an orange Recordia right here. It's really bright orange. The blue on my light kind of take that away. On my next video I'll just have the white lights going so you can really see the color. What else? Zoanthids are now opening up in here. They're not all the way extended yet. Light's just coming on, kind of. Green mushrooms down here, yellow polyps over here. I got this toadstool. It's hit or miss when it opens. It's been in this tank for about 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks now, since my last video. I put him in here like a day after. He does open up at some point in the day, but he is not always open, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe there's something still going on in my tank that I haven't fully worked out, but everything is living now. Red and green mushroom down there. I think there's some smaller mushrooms somewhere on this rock. I don't know. They might have floated off, because you can see down there, there's a lot of mushrooms growing back there, and I did not put them back there, so maybe that's where they're accumulating. There's another Recordia down there. Got a little bit of sand on it, probably need to shake that off. But, it's like a darker purple. It's in my Evolve 8. This is where the goby and pistol shrimp come out a lot. And they also come out on that middle hole right there. You can see where they kind of made another cave. Livestock in this tank right now. Of course, I got my 2 clowns, my black onyx and my just regular orange clownfish. Cleaner shrimp, bicolor blending, absolute favorite in this tank. Really interesting. Got my blood shrimp back there, and my peppermint shrimp is in here now as well. Not sure where he is at the moment. But, yep, everything's doing great. Also got another little SPS. I think it might be another type of bird's nest. Right up in there. The color's washing out. I'm going to try to change that in a second. Just so y'all can get a little better view of this. And I'm just going to show you my sump right now, what I've changed up in here. First thing I did is we did some kind of weird attachment. Don't even know what you want to call that. 2 clamps, little extender thing, and just a 90 to kill this out in this protein skimmer. As you can see, this is completely silent. What is making the noise in here is my return pump vibration and the slight bubbling right here, which is what I'm working on next. I just got this slant right there to push the pipe over because it's not long enough. So I did remove my filter sock. Somebody told me to do that. Testing it out, that is what's making my tank a lot cloudier. But my protein skimmer, which I dumped earlier, which I shouldn't have did, should have showed you all the, it's getting like a dark green black gunk now in it, which is what I believe is really good. So this will be like maybe like a ½ inch by tomorrow of like just green gunk, black gunk. I did put 2 small power heads in here, and the reason I did that is so that detritus doesn't build down on the bottom, and my protein skimmer will pick up more stuff. It seems to be working. If anybody knows that being bad, let me know. I did put 2 little pieces of rubble of live rock in here, and I'll probably put that 1 piece right there if I don't see any mushrooms on it. I think there is a few still. They're really small though. And got a new bag of Kimmy Pure Elite in here, so that's probably helping. So I'm sure the flow is actually helping that do its job a little bit better. No other new changes in here that I can think of at the moment. So I'm just going to walk over here. Sorry, it's a long video. Walk over here to my MP10, get this thing going. And I'm just going to turn just the white lights on just so y'all can see what the tank really looks like. See here, that is how I'm running my tank. It is a 50, as I mentioned earlier. Zoom out. White's 50, blue's 80, greens are 30. I'm going to go to my menu. How you do this is you just go to your test light. Click that, white only on. And this is just my tank with only white lights. So you can kind of see the colors and stuff a little bit different. Pick up a lot better colors. Tank is cloudy though, as I mentioned. But there you go, YouTube. Hope y'all enjoyed. And please subscribe, like, comment, give me any ideas, feedback on removing the filter sock, and about the power heads in the bottom. And if I should be worried if this tank is still cloudy in the next few days with the filter sock removed, if I should re-add it to the tank. Thanks for watching, and bye.